What's up, YouTube? I'm Brett from Rants. As always, guys, if y'all enjoy our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave that comment down below. We're on the road to 1,000. We hope you guys can help us get there. Alright, so Ruby Rose would love to play another superhero, or maybe a supervillain. I personally think she'd be great at both. I would prefer her as a supervillain. I think she is a great actress and would be perfect for any future roles in the CW or in a movie. I would love to see her in maybe something DC related again, but we'll just have to see. But let's go ahead and read this article because I feel like it's very telling for someone that wants so bad to be in to be a superhero or a supervillain, to be the headliner of a show like Batwoman that was really the first of its kind. It was doing all the things that Hollywood is promoting right now. It's it's promoting. It has the right agenda. It actually is trying to do a good thing. It was trying to give a voice to LGBTQ children that hey, you know what? Someday maybe I could be on one of these shows like that. So it was, it was inspiring in that regard. But it was just the writing was just so bad on it, so bad. But let me just go ahead and read y'all a little bit of this. It says former Batwoman star Ruby Rose revealed that she would love to play another superhero or a villain if given the chance. Absolutely. Look, playing a superhero is a dream. It's so much fun. Of course I would. Rose said during an interview about her film SAS Red Notice with comic book movie. I'd play a superhero. I'd play a villain. The actor went on to explain, there's a lot of things I would love to do, saying, there was something very special about being able to play Batwoman and Kate Kane and introduce her to the world and, help inspire a bunch of kids, which is Javicia Leslie is doing right now. Rose continued, it's such a beautiful thing to be able to watch. Well, I would disagree. It wasn't a beautiful thing to watch. It was actually quite almost dramatic to watch. I mean, I don't want to throw that word out there, but I'd almost rather. Oh man, what would I not rather do than? I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it. What I would rather do than watch this show. I mean, here on Rancer Us, we watch a lot of superhero shows, a lot of superhero movies. We watch them and rewatch them and talk about them all the time. And that's what we love. That's why we started the channel. Is because both Lance and I both love doing those things, talking about that, talking to fans, talking to other people of shared mind. When it comes to that, you know what? Even if you agree or disagree, it doesn't matter. We're nerds, and we just love talking about things in the fandom that we love. Um, Batwoman, though, I can talk about it, but you ain't gonna get me to watch it very often. I will watch it if I have to cover it, but let's just say I gave it a shot in season 1. Um, Episode 1 was cringeworthy to me. It didn't seem like it was getting any better. Eventually, about halfway through, I gave up on it. Again, the writing was so poor that it was it almost should have been illegal. That's how bad the writing is on that. It was not Ruby Rose's fault. Ruby Rose she did the best that could be done. And there's nobody that could make that role work. It doesn't matter how great of an actress you are not going to make Batwoman work. Not with that dialogue, you're not. It is that bad, guys. For y'all that haven't checked it out, check it out if y'all want a good laugh. It's kind of like one of those things. It's funny, but then it just like sucks all the life out of you as a DC fan. Because you know what? Batwoman actually is an entertaining character um, in the comics. But oh man, on screen it is just poor. Just how it like I said, it's almost criminal how bad that writing is and how bad they made the dialogue in that. It just was reprehensible. Every single one of the people that worked on that should be fired. How that show got a season two is beyond me. It should have been canceled after the first episode. Probably it should have been canceled after the trailer that come out with the whole her talking about the bat suit will be perfect once it fits a woman. Probably should have been canceled after that. The writing was on the wall right there. How fans actually feel about that. Um, I mean that video got downvoted so bad. Like I mean that almost had to break records. How downvoted that video got, and rightfully so. Like I mean it was one of those that I mean it was like watching a train wreck. You know, I mean happen before your eyes. You you feel bad about it. Like you feel bad seeing it. You know, it's such a horrible thing, but then at the same time, you can't look away. That's kind of the way watching this show actually was. But it just shows you how bad it was that she would want to play it in the future, uh, but just didn't want to play it. Didn't want to play it in Batwoman. Look, she was getting off a sinking ship, and if I was in her shoes, I would have done the exact same thing. I think any sensible person would have done the exact same thing. So I don't blame her in the least bit for getting out of there as quickly as possible. You know, if you are on a show that gets canceled, that's fine. You'll probably survive and be able to find another show if you're a good enough actor or actress. Um, but if you're on a show and you're headlining it and you're promoting everything that Hollywood is wanting to promote right now, and you're even giving, like I said, a positive message to LGBTQ kids out there that, hey, you know what? Our voices can be heard. You know, and, you know, someday, you know, we can play these characters too. And we'll have, you know, promoting, you know, what is a lesbian character that is even in the comics. You know, that should have been a really important role, a role that she really should have succeeded in. If not, like I said, because of poor writing, poor dialogue. Dialogue is just so cringeworthy; it's ridiculous. I know I harp on that, but I just cannot state it. Just go online and just look at any piece of dialogue from that series, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm just kind of curious if we will see her in the Arrowverse again. If she'll appear on maybe something on HBO Max, you know, I really think she could handle her own show. Really think she needs to be given another shot at this, a shot with better writers, better dialogue, something to go on. I hope that they do. I actually kind of hope, you know, again, I'm a huge DC fan. I hope Marvel doesn't snatch her up. I hope that it stays on DC. Maybe even a different iteration of Batwoman would work. I personally would love to see her as in a super villain role. I think she would be perfect. I think she's cynical enough. I think she's just got that way about her that just fits into that role of like a really cool supervillain. One that would, I tell you, would draw people in. Um, they could, you know, it could be a character that we've never seen before. It could be even a character that you know we already are familiar with. You know, but I feel like either way, she would be perfect for another role. Like I said, I hope Marvel doesn't snatch her up. I hope DC will continue to work with her, Give her another shot. Don't hold Batwoman against her because she doesn't deserve that. No one deserves that, guys. No one deserves that. But as always, guys, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think when it comes to Batwoman. Let me know if y'all think that, you know, I'm overstating it or understating how bad that is. And what would y'all rather play? Would you rather play a superhero? Would you rather play a supervillain? Me personally, I go for supervillain on that one. As always, guys, thanks for watching.